Greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Doyle, better known to y'all as the Big D, and today I'm going to bring to you my first review of this year. It's a movie I usually watch every single New Year's Day. So now, without further ado, here it is. I bring to you Smokey and the Bandit from 1977. Now this, of course, is the Pursuit Pack containing the original theatrical trilogy. But I'll be doing 2 and 3 later on this month. But for now, I'm going to be focusing on the one that started it all. Smokey and the Bandit from 1977, originally released by Universal, produced by Mort Engelberg, and directed by Hal Needham. Sorry. Anyway, this is easily one of my absolute favorite buddy movies. It stars Burt Reynolds, along with Sally Field, Jerry Reed, and Jackie Gleason. Well, anyway, now these two dudes, Big and Little Enos Burdett, played by Pat McCormick, that's Big Enos, and Lil Enos, his son, played by Paul Williams, who of course would later go on to do the music for various Muppet specials and movies. But the previous year, he actually wrote or co-wrote some of the music for the previous year's remake of A Star Is Born with Barbra Streisand and Chris Christopherson. But anyway, back to Smokey and the Bandit. Now, we start out as this dude at like this here truck wash or something, and apparently guy tells him to open up the back of the trailer and says, "Open it up, let's see the manifest." And he's with the cops, and there's a bunch of cases of Coors beer. Yeah, it's like, we're placing you under arrest, for transporting alcoholic beverages without the proper permit. And that means you dumb cowboy, trucking Coors beer east of Texas is bootlegging? This here's Georgia, son. Oh boy. Yeah, Big and Little Enos has put every gear jammer they can get. Now, I am going to give you this movie, in its entirety. Now, if you've not watched this movie, I'm going to say this is a highly recommendation to y'all. So if you've not seen this movie, I'm going to give you 5 seconds to stop this video. Here we go. Okay, if you're watching this and you've not seen this, you've been warned, since I've seen this numerous times. So anyway, they're going out to see the Bandit, that's Burt Reynolds. Yeah, and they're just making so many jokes, and so Big Enos calls out, "Bandit, me and my son are here." Bandit's relaxing his hammock, puts on his hat, it's like, "Oh, I love your suits. You must be a bitch for getting a size 68 extra fat and a 12 dwarf." Oh yeah, warning, this review does have some language. Parental discretion is advised. Sorry about that, everyone. So apparently they're gonna make a deal with him to get out of the truck rodeo and accept a real challenge. Well, doesn't know why they want those cases of Coors. Well, Big Enos explains that he is a friend to compete in this little competition, and when he wins, he wants to celebrate in style. So, he knew that he would get like $80,000, and so he wants to see the cash. So he had Lil Enos give him the cash for the Coors and what have you, and for a car to protect the big truck. Well, as it's going through, Lil Enos is like to kick his ass just once. Oh, that's funny. So he goes to see his trucking buddy, Clea Snow, the snowman, played by country music singer Jerry Reed, who actually does sing the songs in this movie, three of them. The Legend, which you hear at the intro, the Bandit, which is what you'll hear in one scene, and Eastbound and Down. You'll start with Westbound and Down, but that wasn't actually the single. The real single was Eastbound and Down, and that's easily one of my absolute favorite songs in the movie. Oh boy, and well, he doesn't want Bandit to get him in any trouble again, but when he tells him that want to do it for the money, for the glory, and for the fun. Yeah, and he explains that they're gonna get $80,000 for doing this. So, so Cleus brings in his old hound dog, Fred Wim, and Bandit is not gonna drive his rig, so he's gonna let Snowman do it. So he brings out this here um, Black Trans Am out, and they're heading off on a fun adventure. Also staying in touch with them on the CBs. They also have to be aware of those Smokies the policemen are on about. So they're going through all sorts of scenes. One cop manages to catch them, and they're speeding off, and then Van's like, "Well, hello, Smokey." Oh boy, he's racing out from him, and he manages to get away from them, and I love the smile that man it gives. Burt Reynolds is an absolutely fun fun actor when he plays. May he rest in peace. It's probably one of my absolute favorite characters he's ever done. Now, let me see where was. Oh yes, and when they still managed to get to Texarkana in Texas, they managed to get the Coors and what have you. And they see all those cases. Like, Snowman's like, how are we gonna load these? I'll load it with this. And he gets on forklift, and it's like, you can't drive no forklift. Oh, I can drive any forking thing. He's like, yeah. And he calls his driving Cleve's around on the claw there. I mean, don't note to self, don't do that. That's dangerous. He crashes out. He's like, it's like very funny, very funny. It's like, I thought it was funny. So anyway, he tries to leave a note, and then they're off. And they're off heading back to Georgia. And then soon, Bandit picks up this runaway bride named Carrie, who is played by Sally Field, and is supposed to get married and what have you. After they manage to get away from these three dudes that come out, and they're about to, like, vandalize or, take away kind of do something like take apart a car, and that's when we see our main baddie of this, Sheriff Buford T. Justice of Portage County, and his son, Junior, played by Mike Henry, who he doesn't even let him say one blooming word for maybe more than a nanosecond or something like that. Yeah, it's not doing things right. Putting a cigarette in backwards, and once he's got in the right way, Beaver lights out and with the clicks the lighter. It's like, hold up the car wash, shall we? Yeah, and tells the three guys put their hands on the vehicle and tells them everything. It's like, now you just stay right there. There might be some vandals around here. Just stay there until one of my associates arrive. And don't go home. Don't go to eat. Don't play with yourself. We'll live nice on the highway. Oh, you can think pot, but don't do it. And off they go. And apparently they're on the run. They're in Arkansas now, and they encounter runs in with an Arkansas sheriff. Yeah. Before this, Carrie's finally out of her wedding dress, and Cletus is like, What's she wearing now? It's like, Bandit just laughs like, hey, you got peanut butter in your ears? Tell me when that girl's gone. Her mind? Yeah, Jerry Reed was a pretty funny guy. He put out some pretty funny tunes that came out before he did this, like She Got the Gold Mine, I Got the Shaft, and of course, When You're Hot, You're Hot, and Amos Moses. Oh boy. So apparently they soon report this to an Arkansas sheriff. Branford is his name. Yeah, and soon they are on a real run now. They have one run away from this one dude as Bandit explains to Carrie what he's trying to do. And once they're escaping from the Arkansas police, this is really funny. They managed to get away from a roadblock. One of Branford's men's like, "Did you see that? They went right through a roadblock." And Sheriff Justice says one of my favorite lines: "You son bitches couldn't close an umbrella." Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, it says redneck talk. That is absolutely hysterical. Well, man, just the man it manages to get away, but Buford knocks Branford's car into the off a broken bridge, and he kind of like, "Hey boy, where's Sheriff Branford?" And then he's like, "I am Sheriff Branford." It's like, "For some reason, you sound a little taller on the radio." And then he turns to Junior, he's like, "What in the hell is the world coming to?" Oh, yeah, they're really tearing up the tracks and what have you. Manages to drop Carrie off at a choke and puke a truck stop, and now I'm not gonna take the Lord's name in vain because it's said a few times, so I'm just gonna say it. And as Bandit's waiting for some burgers for Fred and what have you, and he has a sip of iced tea, Chef Justice comes in. It's like, "Give me a Diablo sandwich and a Dr. Pepper and get to I'm in a doggone hurry." And he's like, yelling at his son's like, "You want something?" It's like, "Some hush puppies." And he's like, "We got no time for that crap." Oh boy, that's all I need. Jackie Gleason cracks me up almost every time when I hear something from old Sheriff Buford T. Justice. He's a total nut. Whew. But apparently, Carrie is aware of this, takes the car, and as Bandit makes an escape, and well, she just didn't want to be left. So, apparently, they managed to catch up with the snowman and everything, but they continue to get on the run, and apparently, the snowman gets into a brawl with these biker dudes at a truck stop, while Bandit and Carrie's just, well, getting to know each other and what have you. And so they're off again and escaping from more patrolmen from Mississippi, Alabama, leading up to Georgia. And getting a little help from some other truckers and what have you. Or other people are using their CBs, but, well, old Sheriff Justice, well, gets caught in the act. Well, at this one truck stop, and yeah, Bandit talks to him and what have you, tells him what he's gonna do when he gets home to Georgia. Like, "I'm gonna find the tallest tree, and then I'm gonna hang you from it." It's like, "Hey, Sheriff, I'm listening." It's like, "Do the letters FOVAT to you." Oh, that's another good line. Oh boy, and yeah, Buford T's Justice's vehicle gets trashed big time. The 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 top gets slashed off. Oh, and oh yeah, and soon the front door gets knocked off by this here Japanese dude in a big truck. Boy, and he's like, I'm Sonic, you son bitch! You did that on purpose! Oh. And he gets mad and tells Jan put the evidence in the car. And then he yells, I'm gonna barbecue your ass in molasses! Oh boy, that's another memorable line. Oh, and he's like, to his son, he's like, there's no way that you could come from my loins. As soon as I get home, the first thing I'm gonna do is punch your mother in the mouth. So apparently they're hanging off through and getting back to Georgia. Soon they manages to get high from more cops in the convoy, which that was absolutely good. Hearing Eastbound and Down play in that scene, that was really good. And after that, some more Georgia troopers are catching up. There's even when the air, they were getting close, but Bandit says they're gonna hang it up, but Snowman's like, no way, we came this far. They said it's me they're after. They don't even know that clear snow even exists. Oh, they don't. Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. He's going to get ahead of the bandit. And soon they managed to get to Big and Little Enos. Right at the last possible minute. And soon, we need the money and we need an escape. Well, it gives him Bandit the keys to his Cadillac. And what have you. And Cleus is like, how about the money? And Little Enos is like, how about double or nothing? Yeah. He's like, and Cleus says like, how about forgetting it? And Bandit's like, wait a minute, what about double or nothing? You guys run down to Boston and give me some clam chowder for me and my dad? And bring it back here? You're on, says Carrie. And Big Enos is like, in 18 hours? Bandit's like, you're still on. And Cleus isn't too thrilled. It's like, I'm divorced now. And, well, soon Cleus T's caught. Oh, Buford T's caught up with him again. Sheriff Justice, oh boy, telling to apprehend someone, but he thinks it's abandoned. But then he gets onto the radio. The CB's like, Sheriff of Buford T. Justice, please. Like, who that? This is Bandit Darville talking. It's like, well, you some bitch. It's like, look, well, I'll tell you why I am. Well, but before I do, I just want to tell you, I've been chased by the best. And you're one of the best, and what have you. You must be part coon dog. Yeah, because I've been chased by the best. It's like, well, thank you, Mr. Bandit. And as the pursuer, may I say you are the doggonest pursuee I have ever pursued. Now that the mutual bullshit is over, where are you, you son bitch? And tells him that this big guy, and he's got a little guy right by him. Says he can't miss me. And then he's like, hold on. I can't lie to you, Sheriff. You're too good, man. Look over your shoulder. And then he's like, oh. We're on our way to Boston, get some clam chowder. Bye-bye. Carrie's just yelling, no hard feelings here. And Buford's like, I'm not giving up. But Junior runs after it, and that's the end. Again, Smokey and the Bandit is a high recommendation. You can find this in the Pursuit Pack. There's also an even bigger collection, but it has the made-for-TV Bandit movies that was shown on the Universal TV Block Action. Never saw them, and I don't think I want to. I'd rather stick with the original classics. Again, Burt Reynolds is an absolute great character as the Bandit, and Jerry Reed Sally Field, everybody, and yes, Jackie Gleason, absolutely great. You need to see Smokey and the Bandit. Now, if you have seen Smokey and the Bandit, please tell me what you thought about it in the comments section. Like and subscribe to my channel and be a part of the Big D Nation. Now, I will be continuing the series later on in the month, okay? So I'm giving you guys lots of time to check this out. But in the meantime, you can check out some of my, well, I'll do one of my more recent vids, just one vid for y'all. It'll be in the upper right hand corner, which will be my recent January schedule, so that way you'll know what's coming up this month on my channel. So I do hope you will enjoy that. And the bottom right hand corner is my channel button, so you can go to it and subscribe for more fun with the Big D. Again, before I finish, I will say that I also love the story to this, the direction of Hal Needham, and the music by Jerry Reed, and which actually he did the music with Bill Justice. They both did a good job on this. So again, see Smokey and the Bandit. You won't be disappointed. I know you won't. Thank you again for watching this. So until next time, I'm the Big D saying see ya.